Well, we're back on the drywall. I wanted to get out here all week, but I couldn't. Worked really long days at work. We had photo shoots all week. So it took all my time. I was getting home till later today, so. Anyways, I'm sitting on a Chinese saw here. This is my little DeWalt Chinese saw. I use this for cutting drywall. So all I do is just take it across, get it started, and I can put this right at the wall and cut off I don't have to cut off any extras. This is really good about cutting this foam down. Cool. So I had a guy made a comment about it. Don't see the point of putting the foam in there. Well, the point is that these are big holes, big gaps. I could put drywall mud in it, but it's gonna take longer to dry and set up, so it's just easier to foam it, cut it off, and come back. It's just to take up the big gaps because it takes longer to even out the wall with drywall than it does to just mud it. This stuff over here is kind of, it's really not level at all. It's going to be some really big filling, so. Good times on this, man. Be good times, because the wall, this wall out here is tipped in, this is pulled out, so it's just quicker just to fill it in with some foam. Wag her off, man. Plus you can do some build up if you need to. Come right off, just wipe it down real quick, and you're good to go. So I'll show you over there, it's a little bit easier to understand. And this right here is this big void. See, now I'm flush with the drywall. Just flush with the drywall. Now I just mud right over. Doris is trying to square it up, put a piece of drywall in, put a backer behind it, screw it in. Yeah, I understand. I've done it 1,000 times. Problem is this is not just drywall. This is plaster over top of drywall with a steel mesh behind it. So it's like, it's an odd size. That's the reason why I do it. So I'm gonna go through and clean up this real quick, and then we'll put some mud on the roof. So cool, now I got all that. All the walls are prepped. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to work on flipping this out, get that done in these big spots with 90 minute mud, bag mud. I bought some all-purpose bucket mud. That's what I'll use for the ceiling. It's easier to work with because I can just bucket, go, you know, versus having to mix up the compound to put it on the wall. It's a lot easier to do it that way. That way I can put the pan on it and it'll dry by the end of the day. I should be able to come over and hit it again. So for right now, I'm just gonna mix up some mud and we'll put some mud on this big gap. Cool? Basically the foam is your backer. Foam on there, get that first layer on there. Just gonna go over it with some tape. On a space like this, you'd end up putting multiple layers on it anyway to get it to float out properly. So a couple layers of tape ain't gonna hurt nothing. The good thing about the tape, this fiber tape, is that the mud can squeeze through the fibers and make it perfectly smooth, because the foam has got bumps to it. So and this is just the first coat, just a filler. With a 12, so do the other 3 holes, and then we get done with those. Get started on the straight seams. Alright, so we got the wool. I got all the big holes filled in. Corner bead on there. So now what I gotta do is the straight seams. It'll take a while. Yeah. That's the reason why I bought the all-purpose mud, the green bucket or green lid, because it's good for everything, and it's easier to work with. I can just scoop it out, throw it in a pan, and go to town. You know, versus bucket or bag mud, I have to mix everyone up, and it'll just take longer. This way, because there's no way I can put a sink coat on today anyway. So I'll just hit it real quick, and then we'll come back tomorrow. And we'll float her out again. Cool? Let's do it, man. So now I'm getting ready to start the straight seams. The straight seams, the verticals behind me and the ceiling. So what I did was I added just a little bit of water to it, give it a good mix up. That makes it a little bit thinner and a little bit easier to flow. So it's a faster install. So cool, let's hit these straight seams and go for it. Well, I got the first coat on. All good. I mean, what else can you say? It's done. You know, first coat. I don't like to put a really thick coat on the first coat. I just like to get enough in there to get that paper, the tape, just enough to get the tape covered up a little bit. That way, because if you put too much on, then you got to float it out farther. So this is pretty good. We are going to do a small, slight texture to the ceiling. So I don't have to have it baby smooth, but what I'll do tomorrow is I will spread out mud and then I'll hit it with the big 24 to kind of fan it out. This seam here is pretty good. I can't do that corner because I ran out of staples. So I'll hit that with 90-minute mud tomorrow. And I'll put a blower on it and that'll dry it quicker. So cool. So we're almost done with this. I'll get another coat of mud on it tomorrow and that'll be pretty good. And I'll talk to the owner and see if I can't get him to give me some flooring and some cabinets. Because I'll put the flooring down, then install the cabinets, and we'll be good. Cool. It is the 15th of November, and I would like to have this kitchen done. And all the wall repairs done by the first of the month. But like I said, I'm waiting on the owner to get supplies. So, cool. See you tomorrow.